Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. It's not necessarily a rant video, but I did want to talk to you a little bit about the expo, the farming expo that I did in Seymour this weekend that's just passed. I had been to Seymour before. I used to do princess parties, like as Disney princesses. I know it's really embarrassing. But one of my gigs was up in Seymour, and I remember the people being really sweet. My mum didn't want me driving up there for that specific party just because it is so far away. So my mum drove up, and all the mothers were really nice. They let her hang out with them the whole party, and yeah, they're just really nice people. I'm not entirely sure that they're as well off as, say, a lot of the people who live around specific parts of Melbourne, but they're still really nice, and I think it's because they're country folk. They're not being tarnished by all the crap that's in the rest of the world. They're kind of in their own little bubble, and they're happy to be there, which is cool. Good on them. So I felt really welcomed in their town. But I was doing these presentations, and I think they were 8-hour days, standing at this stall in a hot shed, no aircon for, like I said, 8 hours. And just basically, it's not like you get breaks or anything. You just stand there and do pitch after pitch after pitch and get as many people over as possible, and just basically sell as much as you can. That's pretty much what you have to do. And just because it was so hot, and I was worried that a lot of the customers weren't particularly going to be in a good mood or going to want to stop for specifically a presentation. Like, a lot of the stores were just like selling stuff that you don't need to demonstrate it. You need to just, you just go up and you ask, oh, what's this? And they say, oh, it does this and this. And they're like, okay, thanks, give me one. But, I was finding it a bit hard to get people over for presentations. So basically what I started doing was, I was already in a really good mood, but I sort of exaggerated a bit more than what I actually felt, because it was really hot there. So basically I had this big smile on my face all day, and I was just greeting pretty much every single person who walked past, asking them how they were, would you like a demo, have you seen these before, etc. And it was really good, and a lot of the people who I was getting over was just like elderly couples or old women on their own or old men on their own. And with the old men specifically, because they're just so old and adorable, I found it really easy to just stay really cheery and friendly and be really sweet with them. And 95% of them, including the old ladies, would pick up the package, and I was really excited about that. That was on Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we started getting the families in, and, the 20 to 30-somethings coming with their friends and everything. But this one guy ended up stopping for me, and he was like 30 to 35. And I started off being sweet like I was with the old people. And as soon as I start pitching, he basically starts saying all this stuff like, what did he say? First thing he did was interrupt me to ask if I was over 18. I was like, yeah, I'm 22. He's like, ooh, that's good. I'm just like, I guess. Then he interrupted me again to say that I had like a beautiful smile or some shit, and I was like, okay, thanks. At this point, I kind of knew what he was doing, so I was getting a bit uncomfortable. Then he asked for my phone number, and I was just like, well, great thing is we have a warranty form that comes with this product, so it's got the company phone number on there, and if you need to contact them for any reason regarding the product, you can do that. You do not need my personal phone number for it. And then he was like, oh, you've got something there on your chest. don't ask me why I was looking there. And I'm just like, and then he was like, oh, so, you know, it would be really good for my motorbike and all this shit. And I was just like, yeah, I guess. It's really good for everything, like motorbikes, cars, caravans, boats, and all this stuff. Then he was like, I'm going to go get my friend and come back. And then he went and got his friend. And he came back and he kept going. He kept, like, trying to flirt with me when I clearly wasn't into it. And he even openly acknowledged, like, verbally acknowledged the fact that he was, as he said, terrorizing me. And I was thinking, then why don't you just stop? Stop being a dickhead. But he didn't. His friend was alright though. His friend wasn't rude at all. Or inappropriate or anything. And I think he ended up getting the package, if I remember rightly. If he didn't, I bloody would have been very angry. Because I'm not going to stand there taking all that from some dirty 35-year-old Seymour person. But, it's really frustrating because I know that, like, some people in the retail industry, like, if they were in my position, they would have just turned around and be like, ah, yeah, I'm going to flirt back with you. You're pretty sexy as well, baby. But I'm not really like that, and I think it's really disgusting that guys think that they can talk to girls like that, and even when they're clearly not interested and you're making them feel uncomfortable and they're trying to explain this product to you and you're interrupting and you're throwing them off and you can see that they're getting flustered and you just keep going. And it's just like, I can flirt in a cute way with the old men and stuff like that, but not to the point where I'm crossing any lines. This guy crossed a line as soon as he asked if I was over 18. It's like, clearly you know that I'm a lot younger than you, and you're trying to check my age just in case you might be a pedophile. It's like, if I'm clearly possibly under the age of 18, you shouldn't be flirting with me at all. That's just wrong. But, yeah, other than that, I thought the show went really well. I was pretty happy. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I was really happy to be getting out there again and doing something that I love doing. And most people were really nice. And yeah, but I was quite happy to come home, because it's in Seymour. It's really dirty up there. Dirt. And it was like 35 degrees. Probably 40 degrees inside the building, because it was 35 degrees outside. So it's probably 40 degrees inside the building, and then we had to pack up on the third day. And I was just covered in, like, because I'd been sweating all day, I was covered in all this dirt and shit. Ugh, it was gross. And I was really upset because we saw on the ad, my parents and myself saw on the ad for the Expo on TV. It came on and my dad's like, oh my god, Emily, there's camels there. You can go on a camel ride. And I was just like, yay, I'm going to go on a camel. And I was so excited. My mum's like, no, you're there to work. You're not going on a camel. My dad was really sweet. He was just like, just go on the camel before the show starts. Get there early and go for a ride on the camel. They'll let you go on it. And I was just like, oh, that's really sweet. But sincerely, the whole time I was there, the only time I really got to go outside was, I think, on Saturday when I went to get food. So I just went literally right outside the doors to one of the stalls and got food and came straight back in. Didn't really see any of the show. But I guess it's a bit like that. At the shows like that, you're there to work. And there was this one lady, I was like, oh, hi madam, would you like a demo? She was like, oh, no, sorry, I was so tired. I was just thinking, yeah, must be exhausting to have a day off and to go to a carnival, basically, and walk around being entertained all day. Must be really exhausting. But, yeah, I thought that was a bit ignorant of her. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm not really sure what the point was for this video, but I just want to tell you a little bit about my weekend. So I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks. Bye.